YouTube watchers, my name is Orlock425 and in this video is going to be talking about discussions. Now, throughout the entire videos, if you see a talking discussion, I will be doing nothing but talking throughout the entire video. This video is having discussions about any news going on out there, any issues that I'm having, and related copyright and other stuff that, are go against me or not. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking about Disney and Lucasfilm with the copyright issue, because it's been going around lately. And in this video is my first episode, and I will be making more on things that go on, and let's get started. Okay, my title for this video is what is going on to some fair use. Disney and Lucasfilm have been making Star Wars films throughout the entire 2019, and this is just the beginning of 2016. We're going on a new film called Rogue One, and it is not a bad way of milking, but it's in a good way of milking, and it looks cool, but at the same time, you're going back and realizing it's another same movie that we got from the past. But don't worry, everything will change once we start having more new Star Wars movies coming out. Then yeah, people will start applying. But what I'm talking about in my own discussion, things have not been quite usually some fair use in my own videos, because recently how I started, I was just using my own cutscenes and clips, trimming them, putting my logos on them, putting everything in my power to make the video short without spoiling the movie, making it entertaining enough to show YouTubers out there, this is a really awesome cutscene, this is a really awesome movie, I really want to go see this. One day, Disney themselves said, this contains copyright. Now everyone goes through this where they have to take down your video because it's copyright. And I know I don't have the rights, and I know I can't do anything about it. It's something I can't do. But recently there was a second one I did, because the first one's already been taken down and I think I couldn't win that one. But the second one did not, I repeat, did not have any spoilers. It was just a cutscene that trimmed and used my logo. It did not have anything to do with the entire scene, and they still took that one down because it still contained copyrights. So I looked in other YouTube out there that have the same clips. They posted everything on all rights to Lucasfilm and Disney, and most of them that are like 30 seconds to 2 minutes, and I'm realizing, why is it so damn short? I mean, what's going on here? So I looked it up, and recently they were a part of the cast, they had permission, or they had something agreed with them that they can use the clip on YouTube and put it worldwide. But where I'm complaining right here, where I'm having an issue, is where is the fair use in some areas for us that are not a part of the film, that are not part of the casting, or a part of the own franchise of Lucasfilm? Because Disney bought you guys to put more Star Wars films out there for us to see, and it doesn't have a fair use for us to see them if we put them up on YouTube as cutscenes. Now, when I put a music video, things change completely. They did not even bother, and this cutscene was just like under 2 minutes, and it showed a mixture between Marvel and Disney, and I realized what's going on here. They're letting me use music videos but not actual content scenes. This was a complete unfair use in some original areas that I was getting mad about. The issue that I'm having with Lucasfilm is you guys are not letting us use original content to put on YouTube. Because we've seen how the movie is. We've seen already how the cutscenes are. We know how to trim it and put logos on it. We know how to do all that. It's just, why are you not allowing us to use them on YouTube for ourselves, to post on YouTube? We can't have it worldwide because it always blocks it. And at least blocked in some countries will be nice, but they're not even letting us do that either. I asked permission to them, and you know what they said to me? Sorry, but we can't use any of our content scenes because they're not guaranteed for you. Meaning they're only guaranteed for some people who are part of it, or they have rights to it. And they are those people from Lucasfilm, or agreed with Lucasfilm. And I'm like, what? And the last thing I heard from them, from the bottom, said, using any of our contents will be inappropriate to our own content from Star Wars, from Lucasfilm. And I was completely shocked at how they just throw all my writing, my 2-hour writing of trying to get permission, just to show back in my face as garbage. What the F, man? Seriously, I tried my best, but as it turned out, they didn't even want me to have it in the first place. So now I'm like here blank because I can't put original content scenes from Star Wars. This is really unfairly, in some areas, is just broken, man. If we can't fix this issue, then we're just gonna have the same thing of having them controlling what we want to post. Do you rather have us as YouTubers allowing us what we want to post instead of letting them what they want us to post? And it feels unfairly in some areas that we can't use our own original content from Star Wars. And I was thinking about this through my entire own video, that we did our hard work to get them up there. We took our time to try to make it without spoiling. We put our own time to make this video come to YouTube, and this is what you gotta offer us? I just can't believe this. I can't. In my own opinion, someone's gotta stand up to talk about this kind of stuff. And hopefully in the future someone sees, you know, where the right of copyright could be used, instead of using, like, for the people who trim it, take it down for, you know, at least 2 minutes, at least to keep us, to have entertainers actually see them, and actually have more people liking them, because more people are liking more, you know, cutscenes than they are with trailers. I mean, some of them do like trailers, but not all like trailers. And this is where I'm getting mad. Now, I went to the Star Wars site itself, the Star Wars site. They don't even have any cutscenes. All they have is trailers and talking about upcoming films. And it would have been better, like, if they were to put the cutscenes themselves, because then I would have want to watch those cutscenes. I would have want to watch, you know, what it looks like in the experienced way. But they don't do that. This is where I'm upset here. This is where I'm starting to have a problem. We have got, as YouTubers in the community, has to speak out. Hey, don't we want to at least post some original content videos on YouTube, instead of letting only yourselves or people who agreed with you that are part of the film casting, or just have permission from the ownership, whatever, somewhere out there, and have only them use the content, not us from around the world. That's where I'm having the issue. For our own rights, at least give us permission to use at least under 2 minutes of a non-spoiling cutscene that we could able to show on YouTube. Otherwise, what is the point of posting them in the first place if you're just gonna take them down because you're using the copyright from Disney to take them down because they're Star Wars, or because it contains too much content that you don't want to have. Now, for a music video, you can get away with it, but sometimes, you know, when it comes to original content scenes, you can't. They won't let you. They'll take it away. This is where we need to change. And as soon as we change this as a community, we can fix this issue we're having with copyrights. Now, some people won't agree with me. Some people say copyright must have your video taken down, that copyright must do the thing by law. But if you're using this in the wrong way, then you're just gonna make YouTube more about gaming than you are with entertaining. And we want it both. I'm not saying to offend gamers, but we want it both. So at least we won't just be stuck in one pace area. You can have multiple areas. This is where we have to start changing and speaking out. I'm speaking out to this because, you know, for my own reasons, we YouTubers have to look at this as something that can't be ignored, something that we can't just let the corporation Disney and Lucasfilm win. We have got to speak out and say, you need to at least change some permission content. Give us proof. Give us something. Give us something that we can able to use it. Even try to allow us to pay money just to use the content. But if you're just gonna have us throw away our permission as garbage, then what is the point of putting it up in the first place? I looked at some of these users, and some of them don't even get watched because they're not putting enough videos. This is where we need to start changing. This is where we need to start fixing. And for me, I'm just barely starting putting videos up, putting things entirely new. This is all new to me. And yet here we are, still having our issues with copyright because of Lucasfilm. And then Disney themselves have to take it down because Lucasfilm wants it down. Lucasfilm has to have it down. They own all the rights to it. And this is what makes people just so upsetting and angry about what is really going on out there with some fair use to our own videos. In the future, hopefully people will start talking about this, start changing their experiences and telling, hey, what you're doing using this content, shouldn't we at least allow at least under 2 minutes with not spoiling that much of Star Wars? Otherwise, what is the fair use on in some areas to put them up there, to have them for us to watch? If you're just gonna take them down, if you're gonna block them from being worldwide watched, it just feels unnecessary and unfairly to our own channel. We wanted to post up what we wanted to actually entertain and see. I just used it just to get subscribers, you know, because more subscribers we have, the more YouTubers will actually want to go see the video and actually like the channel. You know, there'll be a day where a lot of YouTubers were gonna start talking about this. A lot of YouTubers are gonna start talking about Disney and Lucasfilm, mostly Lucasfilm, to use their Star Wars content. So thank you again everyone for listening to my discussion video episode 1, and it was an amazing experience, showing you at least a gameplay of what I did. And on the next Orlock 425, I'll be showing more gameplay stuff, maybe another music video, because they still own the rights, Lucasfilm and Disney, to a Star Wars content scene. So yet again, I'll see you guys on the next Orlock 425.